I just wanted to talk about today why I think everyone who has goals or has something they're working towards, which is literally a goal, should keep a journal or just write stuff down in general. First reason is because it's 2025, about to be 2026. If you're watching this video, it's November 16th, 2025. So yeah, next month will be 2026. And as of right now, there's just always so many distractions. First, with TikTok and Instagram, just doom scrolling, your mind is used to just jumping from one thing to another. If you're a doom scroller like me, and unfortunately I am, I'm just gonna be full transparency. For the first hour or so when I woke up this Sunday morning, I was doom scrolling, and it's a habit I've been trying to break, but it's hard just because it is a habit, and if you know anything about habits, your brain does them automatically. So just something I've been struggling with. Um, Sorry, the trauma dump, but where was I? Yeah, no, like I said, just too many distractions. Speaking of, so that's just one good reason to keep a journal so your ideas don't get lost in the thing your brain jumps to the next moment, and so that it just cuts down the distractions. When you write something down, you have at least have something like a physical thing to keep you focused on the task at hand versus if it's just in your brain, you might just start thinking about something else, but at least now you have something in front of you. And just so you know, I compete in Muay Thai, so this is my Muay Thai notebook and just where I write down all my ideas and stuff. Next thing is there's a quote that says a goal written down is now a plan. And yeah, that's absolutely true. Once you write down a goal of 10 things, I mean, I guess it doesn't automatically make it a plan, but it makes it much easier to then write down your goal and then some things of how you're going to achieve it, whether that's ideas, a step by step plan, what you need to do first, like a checklist. And that just helps with actually achieving that goal, whatever it is. Because I think a lot of the times people set a big goal. For example, I work at a martial arts gym, and people will set a big goal like I want to lose 50 pounds or I want to become a pro fighter. But something that James Clear talks about in Atomic Habits, a great book that you should read, is a lot of people focus too much on the goal and not enough on the systems, and the systems being the plan of how you're going to get there. And yeah, when you write something down, it just makes it much easier to focus on the system than if there's a goal in your head and you're just thinking about how it's gonna feel, or you're most of the time you're not even thinking, you're just feeling how it's gonna feel if you achieve that goal. Last thing is is just the enjoyable reflective time writing stuff down. Usually, if you have goals, it could be pretty stressful. For example, when I was in junior college playing football, a big goal of mine was to get better at football, and that could be pretty stressful because you're on a team with 100 other players that want that same thing, and then you have to compete for playing time. You're dealing with injuries, you're dealing with just school life in general, and you're still a teenager, so you're still dealing with dumb stuff like drama between friends or roommates or drama with girls. So it's just nice to, after a long day, ground yourself with what you're trying to achieve. And one of my more enjoyable times in junior college is after practice. I would have to go to the library and do my homework. And if you don't know, football is played in the fall or autumn if you're from England. And when you, at least in America, we have like a time, what's called daylight savings time. So we would have to be practicing at night where it's pitch black, but it's 5 o'clock. Actually, English people probably know this most because you're closer to the equator if you are from there, so it gets pitch black at very early in the day. But yes, it would be pitch black at night, and when I'll go to the library while everyone else is cozy at home, it would just feel like I don't want to sound too cringe, but main character stuff. And it's just something comforting about knowing that people are at home while you're working towards your goal, or the majority of people. It's just a reminder that you're not doing what the majority of people are doing when it's early in the morning and you're going to the gym, or it's late at night and you're studying for a test or studying your playbook, or you're in bed and you're reading, knowing that most people are probably doom scrolling. Me being one of them, probably. Not for long, of course. But yeah, there's a picture that I really liked that I had set up here that I was going to show. It's Napoleon, and yeah, he did do some bad stuff, but very successful person nonetheless. Um, yeah, it's just I love this aesthetic. I was actually thinking about printing this out and putting on my wall as one of my, just so it decorates it, because now as good as time as any. This channel is mainly for me to get better at speaking, so that I'm better at speaking for my main channel, which is dedicated to helping athletes and martial artists become better and help them with their goals, with sharing what I've know from experience and research. So yeah, and I need, like, I don't want people just staring at a blank wall behind me. Maybe some decoration. I was thinking about maybe putting a tube map, just because I always think those are aesthetic. Napoleon, I think, would be good to put on here. What else? Hmm. There's this abbey I like in Wales. I really like, called Tintern Abbey. I was thinking about putting that on there. But yeah, that would be nice to put up. And check out my main channel that I'm going to link in the description below. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.